Top of the league, we're having a laugh. Top of the league, we're having a laugh. Come on, United. Well, Premier League is back. I'm back big time. United won the first game of the season. We got the 3 points. That's what matters. And I've just got to say this simply too. TalkSport, take that. Manchester Evening News, take that. Lockhurst. Gary Neville, this is quite hard to do, but take that. And all the shitty pundits out there, take that. They were waiting. The headlines were written. Same old United. Not getting the job done. Blah, blah, blah. Bullshit agenda against the manager and against this club. We proved them wrong. Sort of. It did remind me of the opening day of last season. It was a scrappy 1-0 win. But this was done at the death of the game, and there are some real positives to take away from last night. I've heard mixed opinions from fans. Majority are saying it was just great to get the win and fantastic to get up and running and saw some great football at times. I wasn't too impressed by the football, but I think it will come. I do still think, as I said on my previous video, we will struggle to get top 4. Actually, just while we're on my previous video, I would just like to apologise to anybody that has attempted to watch the whole thing. A note to self, when scheduling a live video in the future, stick to the time, because YouTube cut me off and I didn't even know I'd been cut off. I got to about 12th place in the table when I was discussing my predictions for the season, and they stopped. I carried on waffling and nothing was recording, so that was a bit of an epic fail after a month off. So that's where we are with that. I might do another additional video with my predictions for the season, because people don't know what I went with, and I'd like to go back and see in the future whether I was right or wrong in terms of trophy predictions for the season. So I might do a quicker video and not a live on my phone, just like I am now. I'm trying to work out what the better quality is actually. So yeah, that's that aside. Oh, Joshua Zirkzee. Oh, Joshua Zirkzee. It's like Robin van Persie all over again. Oh, and look, the Dutchman, another Dutch player. Oh, for God's sake, what is it with all these Dutch players coming in? All that criticism. Dutch player this, Dutch player that. Played in the Dutch league player. Who scored the winning goal? A Dutch player. Ruud van Nistelrooy-esque that was. Fantastic goal. I'm hoping this is a superstar in the making. It'll be so exciting to see how he develops at his time at United, and I loved the celebration. Done it a lot better than I did. It's a toss-up for me as to who was man of the match. Mazraoui, on his debut, was fantastic in defence. And the guy can run as well. He was fucking fast. It looks really good, really solid, and I'm really pleased with that signing. It's going to be great to watch him as his time at United progresses. Obviously, there's going to be difficulties for every single player at certain points in a season and career, but I can't wait to see him become a United great, hopefully. But my man of the match went for our now vintage defender, I would say, slabhead Harry Maguire. Picked up a yellow card, still don't know what for. Apparently diving, even though he was slightly taken down. When have you ever heard of Harry Maguire diving? That's just not him. But got the yellow, so whatever. He just had a brilliant performance. He came off, it looked like an injury, but Ten Hag said it was a precaution because obviously he's had issues in the past. I was really happy with his performance. put in a real shift, and there was a point where Fulham looked like they were going to have a proper breakthrough on goal, and he just nope, put my foot in, that's it, job done, happy fucking days. So Harry Maguire, applause, good sir, well done. And on the defence, we've had so many issues in the last season, because the season before last we were pretty solid and good defensively. We've obviously had the departure of Wan-Bissaka. Looks like Lindelof is on his way as well. Harry Maguire is probably going to be 4th or 5th choice, and Johnny Evans is obviously a 4th or 5th as well, back up. We want to get this back four as stable as quick as possible. We want to see the right players in the right positions and just be job done. I think we're done in the transfer market. I would like us to get a left back, but whether that's going to happen, because we're going to recruit Agate, which from what I've seen looks bloody exciting to really strengthen the midfield. But it would be nice to get a left back in, even if it becomes a lone left back. We're just got to be something there, I think. Marcus Rashford. Seen a lot of people criticising him last night, but I thought he was okay. There was even a point where you saw him sprinting up to help the defence, and that is very, very rare for Mr. Rashi. This is a make or break season for the manager, of course. It's also a make or break season for Rashford. It has to go well this season. We cannot have the season we had last season with him, because for me, the new hierarchy will see that as he's failing. We've got to get rid of him, but he's on a massive contract, and who would buy him if he's playing poorly? Let's see. Fingers crossed for Rashi in this new season. But yeah, I thought it was alright. I mean, obviously, some people say, why didn't he shoot for goal instead of pass to Garnacho? But I think that was the right decision. Garnacho was in a great position to score. That was Garnacho's fault for not scoring it. But on to Garnacho and criticism. That's probably anything I had. He came on at the 60th minute. And he's always been historically better coming off the bench. No, it wasn't his vintage. Can't really say vintage because he's too young. But it wasn't the expected performance from Ghana, and he probably was slightly off it, but I wouldn't go too hard on him. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have got that wonderful winning goal. He set that up nicely. So yeah, Garnacho, he's going to be star man again this season. Him and excuse me, him and Kobe Manu. I'm pretty certain of that. They will be superstars once again. And Manu had a fantastic first half. He was the only player that was playing decent. Some people have said to me, "Were you watching the same game as me?" Fuck off. He was great in the first half. He fell off whenever he came off. Did he come off at 60 minutes or was it about 75? He was slowing down a bit. He looked absolutely knackered. Maybe a little bit more rest for him is needed. But that's what happens when we get back from major tournaments and half-assed pre-season. It starts this way, which is so important that we just keep on getting the points. We're going to Brighton next week. We won it 2-0 at their last season. I think we can go there and win again. It would just be great if we can just keep on getting the points, getting a rhythm together, and then we start playing some great football. Fingers crossed, and we stay injury free, and this will be all get going. I'm very excited for the season. I'm optimistic that we'll do better than last season. I'm not going to come on here and say, well, I already have, that we're going to win the league. Hang on, let me get this done, because the pen talks, I made a note. The last time, in fact, every time Manchester United have kicked off the Premier League season. Day one, first team to play. They go on to win the league that season. No way. No way. No, come on, we all know that's not going to happen. But this is a big season for the manager. And I've been behind him all the way. But season 3 now. And if we're not going to start seeing progression from the shit show that was last season, then questions will be asked, of course. And he'll deserve the criticism. It is time for this team to start thriving and playing good football. And I'm excited for it. I know it's coming. It is coming. It's coming! Come on, United. So excited to have the Premier League back. Top of the league, baby. Top of the league for now. Obviously, we've got a day of action today. Excited to see what the other teams do. Hoping for an Ipswich Town surprise against Liverpool. And I'm about to sneeze, so I'm going to end the video. Thank you very much. Flash Talks over and out. Like, comment, subscribe and share my videos, please. Thank you very much. The sneeze is gone, but I'm going to go. I've covered everything I want. Thanks, guys. Speak soon.